Non-stop rock talk with Tyson Bryden. Welcome to Non-stop Rock Talk. I am your host, Tyson Bryden. Today, we welcome drummer Daniel Kluiter of the Rumours. Daniel, great to have you here. How are you doing, man?
I'm great, man. Thank you for having me. This is cool.
No, this is awesome, man. Thank you. I listened to a bunch of the music that you sent me over, and I'm digging it. Really like it.
Thanks, man. Yeah. It's I sent you. At least, how many tracks did I send you?
Well,
2 or 3.
You sent me a bunch of links, so I went on your website and pretty much checked out everything that was on there.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. So, and I mean, we're going to talk about a bunch of that stuff today, so which is cool. But before we get to the material, let's talk about the Rumours. Tell me everything you can about the Rumours, so my listeners who may not be familiar with the band can now know.
Yeah, we started out about 5 years ago. We're from Iowa, and about 5 years ago we got going, and we've just been working it, except for last year, of course. But yeah, we put out. We actually put out an EP. Actually, I'm not even the original drummer. They had a couple drummers before me.
Okay.
But we put out an EP in 2016, and then we did our first full-length album, which is called Hot Bang. We did that in 2017, and really started to get a lot of traction going. Playing around the Midwest, playing pretty much. We played in most places around America. Been a lot of areas, but then we signed with Kibble Records. And they re-released Hot Bang in 2018, and then after that, we just kind of went back on our own.
Yeah.
After that one release, and then our latest album called Suck It, which came out last year. We put that out on our own, and we have our own merch store now and all that, so we're able to move a lot of products from there. But yeah, and we had a lot of touring lined up for last year, and then the pandemic hit. I mean, right when our album came out, the week of, it got shut down. So,
wow.
That sucked bad, and a lot of that stuff that we had set up for last year is now being moved to this year. So it's starting to look a lot brighter this year.
Now tell me about the members of the band besides yourself.
Well, we have Carly Fox on lead vocals and guitar, and she created the band, back in 2014, 2015, right in that era. And like I said, a couple different lineup changes before I joined. And her best friend Ella Rose on bass, and then myself on drums. We're actually 3-piece now.
Oh, okay.
So yeah. So what happened last summer? We had to part ways with our lead guitarist, and we talked about getting another guitar player in, but then we just kind of were like, you know what? I mean, Carly's an awesome guitar player. Let's, she's basically the songwriter. So we've had quite a few rehearsals as just a 3-piece, and it's been going really well.
Cool.
So, it's that's what we're doing right now. We've already written a few new songs, so we're going out as a 3-piece right now, and we're gonna have some fun and see how it goes.
Cool. That's awesome. I mean, I like I said, I was on your website, and I checked out the store too. You guys there's quite a bit of merchandise on there. So anybody interested, you got to check that out because there's some cool stuff, and your album covers look awesome. Even they really stand out. Like the album cover for Suck It, I looked at it, I was like, oh, that's cool. That looks awesome. It kind of draws you in, right? You're like, oh, I want to listen to that. It's like back in the 80s, in those old days where you'd just go buy an album because of what the album cover looked like. So
yeah, man. Yeah, that's important to us to have a badass cover like that, and definitely right in your face.
Yeah, and I mean this album exactly, and Suck It's released on vinyl, so you get a bigger picture of that too. And I was looking at it, and you may see an order for me come through to the store.
That'd be rad, man. The vinyl is really cool. It comes with a 24 by 24 poster.
No way. Cool.
Yeah, so it's in the vinyl. So when you get the vinyl, you open that up, and you have this big ass poster, and it's pretty cool. Yeah, man, for sure.
That's awesome. So now, in terms of you as an artist and a drummer, what influenced you to play music?
Well, my main drumming inspiration is Tommy Lee.
Cool. Right on.
Yeah. I mean, pretty much. I mean, I wouldn't be playing. I never would have been a drummer if it wasn't for him, you know, and seeing like the videos back in the day, and you know, he always played the coolest and looked the coolest. I'm like, oh my God, I want to do that.
I mean, I'm a huge Motley Crue fan. Motley Crue is my ultimate favorite band. So
dude, me too.
So for you to say that, I'm just like, okay, man, this guy's awesome.
Yeah, Motley's always been my favorite band, you know, and like a lot of, you know, I grew up with all that stuff, you know, from the 80s and the, you know, but we bounce around quite a bit. We have a lot of 70s influences and punk influences and, you know, 70s glam influences and stuff like that. Carly listens to a whole lot of different things, so, you know, she'll bring in different type of song ideas and we just jump on it and go.
That's cool. So, I mean, talking about Tommy Lee, I mean, I think back to seeing the Wild Side video for the first time and just shitting the cage, right? Like,
yeah.
Like, how the fuck is he doing that? Like, that is so cool, right? It was just,
yeah, man.
There was Kiss for me. It was Kiss, and like I saw Kiss first as a young guy. And I didn't see them live, but I mean, I had an older brother, so he turned me on to Kiss. But then when Motley Crue came out, and I was like, wow, man, this is rock and roll to me. This is like Motley Crue and Kiss. It's like the most over the top thing, and that's to this day, that's the way I like my rock and roll.
Did you see the tour they did together in 2012?
No, you know what? I didn't. I don't think they came to Canada, to be honest with you. I'm not sure. I don't think they did.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen Crue 15 times, but I didn't see that. Yeah.
You're right there with me. I think I've seen him. Oh God, I think my last count, I think was 18. I think.
Yeah.
But I never got to see the band back in the day because I was too young, right. You know. But yeah.
The only time I saw them back in the day was on the Feel Good tour. Oh
God, that would have been awesome.
Oh man, and Tesla opened. It was at our big baseball stadium here called the Rogers Center. It was called.
That was awesome.
And we were in the very top section, but it didn't matter. It was like we were 10-year-old kid, not 10-year-olds, sorry. We were like 15, 16 years old. And that was back in the days when I had to say to my mom, I'm like, Mom, we want to get concert tickets. Can you call Ticketmaster and get on right away? Well, that was the best she could do, right? Was she got these 500 level tickets, and we were like, we don't care. We're going to see Motley Crue, and it was unreal. I mean, the thing I remember the most at the end of the show was most people would take the train home. So like the train downtown Toronto would take you to like the suburb cities where we lived, right? So that there was a tunnel. So that whole tunnel after the show was everybody going Crue for like 20 minutes to a half hour. It was insane.
Man, that's way too awesome.
Oh, it was like, wow. And I mean, being that age and seeing Motley Crue, and they're like your heroes from like Circus Magazine, and you're like, holy shit, man. You know? Oh
man, I have quite a few copies of those magazines from, you know, back then. That was the coolest stuff.
Oh, it was, man.
But yeah, we toured out in 2019. In the summer of 2019, we were out in Southern California. We played a few shows out around the LA area.
Yeah.
And we took a night out and went out to the Sunset Strip, went to the Whiskey and the Rainbow and all. Cause I've never been there before, so that was pretty awesome. Wow. But the Motley Crue apartment, from 1981, the place they all lived together. Yeah, it's right around the corner from the Whiskey. So we So like, there's pictures of us outside of it and stuff, and
That is so cool, man.
I know, being right there, where being, you know, at the right where it started, you know, the house or the apartment, you know, was really cool.
Yeah.
So I was freaking out about that.
Yeah, no kidding, man. I haven't been to LA before, so I'm envious, man. That's so cool. And I mean, and it ended up in the movie too, which was cool. So
I know, the movie's awesome.
Yeah, it's I often ask that question on the show. I was like, how do you feel about The Dirt? And there's some people are like, yeah, I really liked it, and then other people are like, yeah, I don't know. So it's all a matter of what you like, right? So
yeah,
I've watched it probably 3 times, and I actually have. I don't know. Do you have the book? I have the book. I have a.
Oh yeah, I read that. I mean, that came out in 2001, so I read that right away.
Me too. I've got a.
You know, finally the movie got made.
Yeah, exactly, and it took forever. I mean, I think I have a first edition of it. Usually it tells you inside the book.
I think that's what mine is too. Whatever came out right away, it's a soft. I think it's a soft cover.
Is it? Okay, I think I have the hardcover, but it doesn't matter, man. It's still a great book.
Yeah, awesome.
It is. Now it's funny because I have right in my notes, your sound is a glam, sort of punky, Joan Jett type of vibe. So you kind of
dude.
You already kind of said that. So it's almost
Carly has a Joan Jett tattoo on her arm, like Joan Jett signed her arm.
Really? That's cool.
Yeah, she has a Joan Jett tattoo. So yeah, that's pretty sweet. That's you know, she loves Joan Jett and Runaways, and
that's cool.
So we have a little bit of that going on too.
No, and I mean, I picked up on that. It's almost a rebellious type of rock and roll thing, and that's kind of my point of view. But that's rock and roll, and that's the way it should be.
Actually, I should say I don't think Joan signed her arm. I think Carly just got the tattoo. I can't remember now. I don't think it's an actual signature. I think she just got Joan Jett tattoo. But yeah, either way,
that's so cool. That's cool. And I mean, you mentioned the album being released in March, and when I saw the date, it shows it on the website, which was March 19th, 2020. And to me, that's an important date in rock history because that's the day in 1982 that Randy Rhoads was killed in a plane crash.
Yeah, that's right.
So when I see that date, it always seems very significant to me. But but this album, for those that haven't heard it, is killer. There's a few titles that really pop out to me. Take Me, Shake Me, Put Your Love on My Face, and You Suck Baby. Those are some great titles.
Yeah, we keep hearing that. So before the pandemic, we were playing live a lot, and we were playing all these songs live, and then the album comes out. We haven't played a show yet since the album came out. So it's going to be cool to get out there and tear through those songs again, and those are always crowd favorites. Put Your Love in My Face and all that stuff. Getting the crowd to sing the ooh yeahs, back to us. And that's fun. Yeah.
Now, I mean, you mentioned that Carly, the singer, she writes most of the material. You guys? So where does it go from there? She brings it to the band, and you guys work it out together, kind of thing.
There's different things. Like sometimes she'll. There's been times that she's brought almost a full song, or she'll have the chord changes of the riffs and a lot of the lyrics and melodies, and then we'll just get together and we'll, everybody will throw their 2 cents in on it, and then it starts to sound like the Rumours, And there's songs like Put Your Love on My Face, for instance. That song was written all together, like we're just at rehearsal one day, and I don't know, somebody started playing something on guitar or whatever, and then everybody just jumped in, and Carly started singing, and someone's doing the backing vocal. So I mean, there's quite a few songs that happen just right on the spot like that.
Yeah.
And then you do a demo of it, you come back the next week, and Carly comes back with a set of lyrics, and then we go from there. So there's different instances. There's a couple songs that, like there's a song called LA Trends.
Yeah.
Last song on Suck It, and it has that cool groove bass riff thing. Ella, that's another song that we were just at rehearsal one day, and she started just playing that on bass.
Really?
And I'm like, oh, that's rad. So we all just jumped in, and it took off. And some of the songs, like, they kind of just write themselves, so.
That's cool, man.
But yeah, so there's different, we write in really all different kinds of ways, which is really cool. That's always a great feeling.
Yeah, I think so too. And I mean, by the sounds of it, by you just talking, you sound very excited about it. So that's a good thing, man.
It's always, because I've been in them situations before, with other projects or other bands or whatever, where you got one guy trying to do everything, trying to dictate or whatever, and it's very stiff, when that happens. But when you're in a situation, in a band or whatever, and everybody's bouncing ideas off each other, that's always the best feeling. Everybody feels like they're a part of it, and it's really positive that way.
That's cool.
So
now, we mentioned Hot Bang as well, which was the album previous. And it's funny, we mentioned Motley Crue, and as I was going through the track listing and I had to listen to the song, I was intrigued by the title. She's got the looks that kill. So I'm like, it's probably not a cover because it's only called Looks That Kill. But I was like, okay, that's cool. And then the opening track on the album is I Want Your Love, Want Your Drugs. And then you've got Wasted, the title track, Hot Bang, Let's Get It On. So, I mean, I get the feeling that the Rumours are very sex, drugs, and rock and roll orientated, and I love that.
That's where it's at.
So
Carly's got stories to tell.
Yeah. Okay, gotcha. So
which gets put into a lot of the songs and the lyrically, and there's always something going on.
And that's the way it should be, right? It's like living, that's what you're living. So it should end up in a song, I think.
You mentioned I Want Your Love and Let's Get It On. There's actually those two songs have music videos for them, like on YouTube, actual videos. So, and I Want Your Love, it was in Classic Rock Magazine twice.
Oh, okay, cool.
So Classic Rock Magazine, I'm assuming they still do this, where they have like a promo CD that you can get when you buy the magazine.
Oh, right, okay.
And what happened in 2017, summer of 2017, I believe, one of the writers for Classic Rock Magazine sent us an email, and they're like, hey, we want to include I Want Your Love on this promo CD for the best up-and-coming bands within the world. So we're like, no, all we had to do was sign a little thing. We didn't, it didn't cost us any money at all, like nothing.
Wow.
And bam, here, our song is on this compilation CD with Alice Cooper, and all these,
that's cool.
all these bands. And that was way cool, 80,000 copies or whatever that went around the world.
Yeah.
And then what happened was they wanted us on it. They wanted us back in Classic Rock Magazine again for the best of the year of 2017. So at the end of the year, our song was on it on another compilation CD in Classic Rock Magazine. So that was really cool.
That is really cool. Is that the magazine from Europe? Is that a European publication?
Yeah, but you can, that magazine's been around forever. Yeah. And I believe it's European based.
That's cool.
So
that's cool.
But I went to the local store newsstand, and I'm like, oh, it's finally here. So I bought a copy. And
and did you listen to your song?
Oh, dude, absolutely. I took that CD out, I popped it, I made sure it was right. Like, please be our song. Yeah. Don't have one of those crazy screw ups.
That would suck.
And they had a little write up for each band in there and our picture. I'm like, it's so rad. Classic Rock Magazine.
That's cool. That's very cool. That's kind of, I would be honored. I mean, if that was me, I'd be like,
absolutely.
This is so awesome.
That's gratifying, stuff like that.
Yeah.
That makes it worth it right there.
Especially when you're in a track listing with someone like Alice Cooper.
Yeah, like whatever he had his last album, whatever song was off that record, was on that compilation CD as well. So our name is right next to his. I was like, no way.
I actually did watch I did watch that video. Come to think of it.
Yeah.
I was trying to check out everything you guys had, and I went through a bunch of stuff, and I was like, oh, cool.
Yeah, man. Rad.
Dig the band. But I gotta ask, like, being from Waterloo, Iowa, I mean, that doesn't seem like a big hotbed for music. I mean, right from the get-go, well, you obviously said that you weren't the original drummer, but I mean, from the time you joined the band, were you playing in Waterloo, or did you immediately have to branch out to other areas to get exposure?
Oh yeah, we always did, because we have we're friends with a lot of bands around here, and the local hotspot, which unfortunately is closed now. The venue's closed now because COVID and everything. But it was called Spicoli's Reverb.
No way.
And it was like that was our whiskey a go kind of thing, so we'd play there all the time. We did like our CD release parties there,
cool.
And all that. So we'd always play every few months or whatever. We'd play there. But yeah, we started branching out right away. My first year with the band, we did a bunch of dates around the Midwest and the Great Lakes area. And, one of the reasons why their drummer, didn't work out before was he wasn't able to really get out and do much, and the girls were like, let's go, So I jumped in and then we, put the gas pedal down a little bit. So
right on. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I was just, I mean, where is Waterloo? I've never been to Iowa, and I apologize. So, I mean, I'm asking these questions. Is it largely populated?
Waterloo is, oh God, see, I don't actually, I live about a half hour from Waterloo. I don't even know the actual population, to be honest with you.
Well, to have a venue that size, or to have that, like to be playing there, it's got to be a decent size then, I would assume.
Yeah, definitely. Like Waterloo, it's a good sized city. It's not. Des Moines would be, I believe Des Moines is the biggest city in Iowa, and that's, what does Des Moines have? 250 or 300,000, I think.
Yeah, I mean,
I could be a little wrong on that, but Waterloo is probably, a third of that, maybe. Okay.
Yeah, so that's...
And if anybody listening right now that actually knows the numbers and I'm way off, I apologize.
Exactly. So when you see the interview on Facebook or whatever, the link to it or whatever, just leave a comment what the population is.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's cool. Now, let's talk about the promotion for the band. How do people get a hold of your music? I kind of alluded to it. How do they find you? I like I said, I mentioned the vinyl of Suck It. So vinyl fans, you got to check this album out. Just give me the whole rundown on everything, like website and all that stuff.
So we actually don't have like a .com per se.
Yeah.
But I mean, we're on Facebook, of course. I think it's basically you just search us on Facebook. But yeah, we're on Facebook and Instagram. We are on Bandcamp.
Yeah.
All the digital streaming and download sites, you can find us, there. And make sure the name is spelled right. Our name has 2 U's in it. So some people get that.
Right.
Some people miss that. Rumours, the Rumours. And our web store is therumours.square.site. And yeah, all our goodies are right there.
Right. Well, hopefully. I mean, in terms of COVID stuff in Iowa, are things pretty still locked tight, or are you guys in?
Yeah, pretty much. It's. I don't know. I haven't really. I think, as far as I know, there's a lot of restrictions yet, but myself, I haven't really went out a lot since it started because I've just kind of been being safe,
Yeah.
But Yeah, some states are different. Like Texas and Louisiana, I guess they're wide open again, and maybe Florida as well.
I heard that too. And no masks in Texas now.
Yeah, and I'm like, man, it might be a little too early for that, but but it is what it is, I guess. But yeah, we have quite a few restrictions around here, like the whole mask thing is still going on. But man, we're heading to brighter days, though. The cases are going down, the vaccines are coming up, all that good stuff. So we're excited. But yeah, our first show is actually March 25th.
Oh,
so
okay. So that's 3 weeks.
Yeah, 3 weeks from tonight, our first show back will be in Chicago.
Cool. Oh.
Yeah, we got quite a few Midwest dates coming up, and then some other stuff throughout the summer and into the fall.
Cool. Is that just you guys? Is it just you guys, or are you touring with somebody else?
We are. I don't even know how much I can announce yet. But
okay, well, we won't do that then. I don't want to get anybody in trouble.
I don't think it's a big deal because it's the same tour. We were supposed to tour with Wild Street last summer.
Right. Okay.
If you're familiar with Wild Street, and so we're doing that this summer, and then we're playing Rocklahoma, the big festival in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
That was supposed to happen last year too, and then obviously everything just got moved back. So
yeah, well,
that's on the schedule yet.
Oh, so. That's cool. At least you're making up the dates, right? I mean, you still
pretty much, yeah.
It's a year later, but it is what it is. I mean, up in Canada, I mean, you mentioned the vaccine. We're way behind in vaccinating people than you guys are. So
yeah, it's been slow, but I see in America now. I guess I'm not sure how you're sitting up in Canada, but I know in America it's starting to pick up now, which is great.
Yeah, they seem to be getting more here now. It's just, you know what? I think we're just impatient because we just want life.
We want out.
Yeah, we want life. We want to go see live music.
I know, man.
Right.
And these shows we got coming up, we're definitely going to be, we're going to be playing, but we're going to try to be safe anyway, and
yeah,
all that stuff. So, but we're actually another thing too we got coming up is next week we're actually going into the studio and we're going to record a new single.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah. Like I said, we're a 3-piece band now, and we just kind of want to, put something out, with the three of us and say, hey, this is kind of the new, the new band, so to speak.
Yeah.
Not a new band, but like,
well,
here we are.
Band.
Here we are at the 3-piece now.
Yeah.
Here we are at the 3-piece. Boom. And the song is really cool and catchy, and I mean it's not that much different than some of the stuff you hear from us before, but yeah,
still, it's a different vibe for you guys.
There you go. It's a little bit of a different vibe with a 3-piece now, so we want to go in and bang something out. And
I'll be watching for that. No, that's cool.
Oh, dude, we'll be promoting the crap out of that, and I'll send you the track too, so you can play it.
Yeah, that would be awesome, Daniel. Thank you. So, I mean, we're just about wrapped up. I appreciate you coming on the show tonight, and that was a great conversation.
We'll do this again sometime with the full band, and we'll get it right.
Yeah, that would be fun. That would be a lot.
That'd be a lot of fun.
That sounds good. I'd love to do that. That'd be awesome. Okay, man. Well, you have a great night, and the best of luck with the show coming up, and then just stay in touch, and we'll get you on again.
Absolutely, man. Thank you, and stay safe up there, right?
Yeah, you too, man. Thank you very much. Have a great night.
You too, man. Take care.
Okay, take care.
Bye.